There's Brucey Dool, looking very fit. He's been playing in the Super Rules League over the preceding 6 or 7 weeks, just to be fit for this occasion. That shows you the dedication of the man. There we have Bernie Quinlan coming in to shake the umpire's hand, Laurie Serafini and Warwick Irwin having a chat there, meeting some familiar faces. Rowan Saws by the looks of it. Great to see them out umpiring today. Bernie Quinlan seems to have be pointing to some direction there. Graham Allen kicking football to Bernie. Just waiting for the match to get underway. The players seem to be lining up for the last minute address by Ron Alexander, who has taken on the mantle of last minute address before they go out and play. It's a very, very important match. A lot hinges on today's match. Carlton, a foe. Of course, Fitzroy and Carlton, two suburbs close together. Every team loves to beat Carlton, just as they love to beat Collingwood. But it will be a great thrill today to knock off Carlton. Of course, Carlton having a wonderful win yesterday against the West Coast Eagle. But as you can see, the atmosphere of this match, players meeting one another after many years of absence. 79, 12 years ago, long time, Jimmy Buckley, wandering around, not knowing where he's going. Looks like the Fitzroy team is making its way to its position. We have, looks like Malcolm Bramley, Lee Manane, Grant Laurie, and Michael Poynton making their way off. And Greg, we have Greg Sharp, the Carlton player, coming off now. That noise you can hear in the background is the on-air commentators commentating this match to the general public. There's something we haven't seen for a while. Umpires in long sleeves. There's 3 umpires today. Looks like Rowan Saws talking to David Mackay. One in the middle. And here's our third umpire. Experiment with 3 umpires here at this Legends match because of the intense pace that this match will be played under. They have brought forward the 3 umpiring system to keep up with the pace of the game and also any unlawful holding behind the play. I wonder what is going to happen. The umpire holds the ball aloft and the match commences. Wow Jones taps it down to Jimmy Buckley, who fumbles, and it's picked up by, looks like Graham Allen kicking down to the forward line, or a safe mark by Peter McConville. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is not in slow motion. This is the normal speed. A long torpedo punt kick down in the direction of Chris Smith, taps it over to Neville Taylor. Neville Taylor, long drop punt into the forward pocket, leading for Mickey Conlon. Mickey Conlon has quite a few yards. He's chased by Wayne Harms. The ball is kicked down into... Oh, what a brilliant mark by Brucey Dool. Bobby Beecroft there is turning him around. Out we go to... Oh, Dave McMahon tackles. Kick off the ground there. Another kick off ground by Muggerman. Muggerman handballs. Over to Michael Point and Bobby Beecroft. Chasing hard there. Goes out onto the half-forward flank. Mickey Young. Very, very pacey player in his day. Kicks it up. Chris Smith falls over. Taps the ball. Tries desperately to tap the ball out. Kenny Sheldon's in the middle of things there. Oh, what a double-handed scoop to Jimmy Buckley. Kicks onto his left foot down into the half-back line here. Peter Keys with the bandage on his knee. Desperate play there, Peter Keys. Jimmy Buckley handballs it again. Trevor Keogh held with the ball. No way he could get rid of that. Ball up. Looks like Ronnie Alexander up against Wow Jones, who comes in late. Wow Jones again handballs Jimmy Buckley, a bad handball of the opposition. Kicks it down, but there he is, Wayne Harms. ever reliable back there on the half-back line. Bernie Quinlan moving back on the mark in his youth. Wayne Harms won a Sun kick competition. Kevin Higgins reads the play well and kicks on his left foot down towards Noel Muggerman. Noel Muggerman doesn't bend over, tries to kick it off the ground, picked up by Peter McConville onto the left foot, centres it back into the mud. We have Val Perovic. No, it's Gary Wilson kicks it out to number 18, who's Peter Brown. Kicks it down the field, back to Mickey Conlon. Mickey Conlon moves onto his left foot, kicks it down to the full forward line, and yes, Harvey Merrigan. What's he doing up in the forward line, you may well ask. Shrewd move by the coach, starting off Harvey Merrigan in the forward pocket next to Bobby Beecroft, playing on David Mackay. Always wanted to play on the forward line, did our Harvey. Head over the ball a few steps. Umpire moves off to his left. 1 point. Dare I say it, once a backman, always a backman. Bruce, now here we have Jeff Southby kicking it in. Short pass finds Michael Young in the forward pocket. Michael Young, a long kick into the centre. Wow, Jones goes up for her and looks like he's paid the mark. Orico and throws the ball back. Warren Jones, starring in the early minutes of today's match, picks out Rod Austin, very, very quickly plays on there, down to the forward line, 2 up. We have Kenny Sheldon coming in, no, but couldn't get his hands on the ball. Chris Hansen on the back line, picked up by number 13, which is Peter Keys, goes for the safety of the boundary line. Looks like it's out on the full. Trevor Keogh, number 8, picks up the ball. All players seem to be covered. We'll have to go for the long kick now. No, he's picked out the lead by his teammate. And picked up again. Oh, look at this for teamwork. Warwick going to Graham Allen. Graham Allen onto the left foot. Very, very deep into attack. Overrun by Bobby Beecroft. Pick up by Jeff Southby. Good tackle there. Kicked off the ground by Bobby Beecroft. But there he is, number 11. The one and only flying doormat. Defends well. It's out onto the boundary line. Picked up by Mickey Conlon. Handball's out in front of him. Kicked off the ground. Alex Marcuse there with a long handball. Out to Trevor Keogh. Trevor Keogh dummies the handball, then kicks, and he's found Rod Austin. But a good smother there by the other number 36 in today's match, Neville Taylor. Well done, Neville Taylor. Desperation there. Rod plays on, goes with a little torpedo punt. Oh, bounces off the chest of Chris Smith. Kenny Sheldon. Oh, look at that. Great pick-up, but caught by Laurie. Laurie Serafini's got the ball. Looks for the handball. Oh, what a sloppy handball here. Out to Gary Wilson. Gary Wilson shows it how it should be done. One-handed scoop. Looks for Bernie Quinlan. Not enough Fitzroy players there. And no support. Caught with the ball and a free kick to the Carlton player. A bit of arguing going on here. David Mackay looks very pleased with himself coming up with the ball. David Mackay always a prodigious kick. That one was a little bit off target and finds Mort. Out, Mort passes it on to Gary Wilson very quickly. Gary plays on quickly over his right shoulder in the area of Dave McMahon. Dave McMahon well shepherded by Bernie Quinlan. Back to Peter Brown. Peter Brown, it's very, very hard playing in these conditions. Kicked off the ground. Picked up again by number 12 for Carlton, which was Barry Armstrong. Kicks it downfield. And Mark DeLorry, Serafini. Handball out of Peter Brown, down to Peter Keys. Long kick out into the open, goes over the head of the players there. Alex Marcoux picks the ball up, but he's having trouble in the wet conditions. Pushed off it by Mickey Conlon. Mickey Conlon recovers well onto his left foot. Chips it into Warwick Irwin. Bad there, but Jeff Southby comes through. A great defender. And kicks it straight to Chris Smith, who has now abandoned the helmet. Found it very hard with the helmet. How beautiful handball over to Neville Taylor. Neville Taylor taps it onto Peter Brown. Back to Chris Smith. Chris Smith onto the left foot. Kick down under the play. Well spoiled by Jeff Southby. Picked up by Wow Jones on the left foot. And the ball slides through the puddles over the boundary line to be thrown in. This match has opened at a hectic pace here at Princes Park. The rain has stopped. The players are desperate. Wow Jones rucking very well. Peter Francis doesn't know which way to go. Left or right, right or left. Left again. Oh no, he doesn't know what to do with the ball. He doesn't know what to do. Tackled by the Carlton players, but unfortunately has run too far and has rewarded himself with a free kick. What a fantastic effort there. Ball up in the air. Peter McConville misses it. A handball comes out to Michael Young, number 19. Over to Swan. Swan to Jeff Southby, who's up field. Noel Muggerman puts a bit of pressure on. Ball's kicked. Laurie Serafini. Laurie's missed it. Good recovery there by Chris Smith. Chris Hansen over to Gary Wilson. Gary Wilson with a right foot kick out in the direction of Bobby Beecroft, who recently retired. Warwick Irwin's there. Chips in with a handball to Bernie Quinlan. Backs himself. Comes in. Oh, bad kick off the ground, but the ball is passed on to Gary Wilson. Gary Wilson, always very, very effective near goal. Doesn't let the side down. Kicks the first goal of the match on the left foot. Look at him go, sprinting back to the centre.